Let me know if today is an improvement from yesterday if you've seen both. All right, Wooded Foothills cracked here. Japanese foil, by the way, by Roland, and this match is underway. LaPark, thank you for the resub. 6 months for LaPark. Here to see Roland tap his lands to the left. LaPark, you got it. LaPark. LaPark with the first laugh of the stream. First laugh of the stream. Former Hype Train conductor turn 0 game says sounds great. Okay, that's good. All right, one person thinks it sounds great, and that's honestly good enough. That's honestly good enough. All right, Dreadhorde Arcanine. No, I'm just kidding. Ragavan on the board, and a Korean Ponder from Dave Kaplan. Dave Kaplan collects Korean versions, I guess. I don't know. How's your week been? My week has been okay. How has your week been? It is only Wednesday after all. It's Wednesday here in New York. I don't know what day it is around the world, you know, with the time differences and all that. Yeah, unlimited Volk against a foreign black border Volk, looks like. And it looks like Ragavan got in a hit here, but a Wasteland was exiled off the top of Dave Kaplan's library. Any Reanimator players for today? I won't reveal now, just so I don't have half of you leave if we don't have Reanimator. But if you missed yesterday's stream, we had a ton of Reanimator on yesterday's stream. You can always go back in the video on demand section and watch that. They're also up on our YouTube channel now for members. And I think a video just dropped today. I don't even know what my own YouTube release schedule is, but they come out at some point, everybody. They come out. Okay, a Wasteland hit Dave Kaplan's last land on the battlefield, still facing down Ragavan, and here's a Volcanic Island, revised this time. And let's see if Dave Kaplan can deal with the monkey pirate. Ponder. That's not going to kill it. It was Independence Day here in Brazil yesterday, so I had the day off. Oh, nice. I actually, yeah. I remember hearing about something about Independence Day for Brazil happening here in New York, I think. Tell me when to give some subs. It's on you tonight. Okay. That's fair. I'll tell you what. If we get a hype train, that's your cue. That's your cue to give some subs. Hold off until then. Let's get Twitch chat, get the hype train started. And then you can provide the payoff. And become the hype train conductor, of course. That's the goal for everybody here. Here it's Friday, but maybe it's because I'm drunk. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not Friday. I promise you that. I don't even think it's Friday on the space station yet. And aren't they like 12 days ahead? I just made that up. They're not. They're not 12 days ahead. Okay. Mishra's Bauble still hasn't dealt with Ragavan. I think Dave Kaplan played a land this turn too, so we're going to see another monkey attack here. All right, sacking the Mishra's Bauble. Oh, no, the Mishra's Bauble got dazed. Wow. Drink more to get to Friday. Yeah, don't forget to drink a glass of water. Water's probably the best thing you could be drinking, right? Okay, so predictions are coming in. Predictions have come in, and 99% favored for Roland Chang, says Twitch chat. No faith in the monarch of the channel, Dave Kaplan. 99% for Roland. A decisive victory in the Twitch poll, I would say. We'll see if it happens on the battlefield. I think this Ragavan has people feeling good about Roland's chances right now. Okay, so there's a Dragon's Rage channeler. Let me just check something here. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought something wasn't working. All right, untapping and drawing here. Are they running similar lists? So I don't think... I don't have deck lists. I don't think Roland is running Mishra's Bauble. I don't think Roland likes that card. And we're seeing a Tarfire here from Kaplan. I don't think Roland's running that card either, but I'm not sure. Other than that, I mean, these are blue-red Delver lists. I mean, you look on MTG Goldfish right now at blue-red Delver lists. These decks look, you know, like 73 out of the 75 cards look like those. You know what I mean? These are blue-red Delver lists, like you're gonna find anywhere at this point. Maybe one more of a card here and there. Maybe a different sideboard. Maybe bobble, no bobble. But these are pretty stock lists. You're not going to see any surprises, I don't think. With or without Delvers. So I'm pretty sure they both have Delvers. I have not yet watched this match, so I'm learning just like everybody else watching right now. Roland have the entire deck Japanese foil. Yeah, I think the entire deck is Japanese foil of cards that are available in that type or whatever. Sven is here. Hello, Sven. Sven, our friend in Austria, hanging out. Always appreciate Sven hanging out with us. Delver is the worst card in that deck, says Turn Zero Games, former Hype Train conductor. Yeah, this is a Delver mirror to start. We're not going to have Delver mirrors all night, I promise. That I can promise. We have a bunch of different archetypes in the queue, so to speak, for today. This is just starting us off here. Dragon's Rage Channeler for Kaplan. So the monkey's been dealt with. Expressive Iteration on top for Roland. And it looks like Roland has Delirium. Instant, land, sorcery, creature. Yeah. Tribal Instant, artifact, sorcery. So both players have Delirium. Both Dragon's Rage Channelers are online. Chylith is here. Chylith, your name came up earlier in discussion in our Discord. I'm not sure if you're in the Discord, but people were talking about you. And they were describing your channel point wealth. And people envy it. People envy it a lot. Yeah, it was me. It was me. Chris was saying that you need to give me some channel points. Yeah. You're not in the Discord? Okay, Chylith just got banned from chat by one of the moderators, I bet. Not in the Discord is a ban. Just kidding. All right, calling the DCI. All right, we're in game 2 now. Chylith rolling in dough. Yeah, Chylith has more channel points than you could ever imagine, Finn Dorsal. What's up, Finn Dorsal? How's it going? My allergies are bothering me a bit, so I'm really sorry in advance if I'm sniffling a bit. Today's been bad. The trees are reproducing or whatever is going on. And actually, I don't think that happens this time of year, but whatever is happening with the nature and stuff is killing me. I won't lie, that last 91,000 points I spent to rig a poll kind of hurt. Yeah, I think it was 93,000, yeah. It was a good flex, though. It was a good flex. All right, a Dragon's Rage Channeler to start the game for Kaplan off a fetch. Looked like an early scoop from Kaplan for game 1. Didn't look like the game was completely over, but it was close. Roland had significant board advantage. And you know, Kaplan, Roland, a lot of these NYC Eternal Master Legacy players, they'd rather just move on to the next game than play out a game that they know they're going to lose and kill the clock. All right, here's a Ponder from Roland. How are we feeling about Midnight Hunt preview so far? I still don't think we've seen any cards that are legacy playable. What do you think, chat? Have you seen any cards that you think, oh, this might fit into legacy deck X, Y, or Z? And some people are saying Consider might be an option for Doomsday, and I'm not a Doomsday player, but I don't know if I'm sold on that one yet. Delver of Secrets looks potentially playable. I agree. Might replace a Bobble or 2  or 2  or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or 2 or We need a break from new cards. I agree, LaPark. I don't think every set needs to have legacy cards. Sven tried consider. What's your report? Hello, Tyler Goblin Grandee. Just sitting down to eat dinner and watch some 90s MTG. What's for dinner, Tyler? What's for dinner? The Ooze Legendary seems fringe playable in right lands configuration. It can be abused, possibly. Yeah, maybe. The mini timely reinforcements. I don't know if I saw that one. I really don't know if I saw that card. Pithing Needle. Hoping for new playable Thalia. Oh, yeah. I guess every Innistrad set so far has had a Thalia, right? Innistrad block or batch of sets or whatever. There's only 2 different Thalias, right? Why am I having trouble remembering this? All right. So a bunch of cantripping happening. A Dragon's Rage Channeler still on the board. No swings yet here. I think Kaplan trying to get Delirium online. Here's a Delver. And here's the attack. Just for 1. Boca Burgers and Salad. What's Boca Burgers? Is that a place? Is that a chain? It fills the graveyard for Cabal Ritual and Storm and needs less setup than Predict, but doesn't have quite the ceiling. Maybe too cute for Consider. That is from Sven. Okay. There's a report on that. Guardian and Heretic Cathar. Right. Good evening, folks. Good evening, folks. Rolling with just an island in play. That lightning bolt is not available yet. Talia that makes creatures and non-basics enter the battlefield's tap. Then the obvious one of non-creature spells costs 1 more. What, like a 4 or 5 drop Thalia? Like a super Thalia? It's a meat alternative, kind of like a vegan hamburger trying to save the cows. Ah, okay. I just haven't heard of Boca Burgers. I've heard of Beyond and Impossible. I'm guessing that's a similar idea. I love 3-mana Thalia. Used to be able to play with her, but it's no longer viable. I guess not right. I think in Modern, if I'm not mistaken, the mono white Taxes decks are running 3-mana Thalia, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%. Yeah, the camera has a slight sway because it's up on a table that's not completely sturdy. And yeah, there's not much I could do about that right now. Time for a 1-mana Thalia? Possibly. Nah, it's not autofocus. Unfortunately, the table that these games are played on are not the sturdiest, so there is a little bit of a rock. Fortunately, it's not as jumpy as it would be. The camera I'm using is able to digitally help with the movement a little bit, which is why it's a little smooth. Otherwise, it would look like we were watching an earthquake right now. What does stitched edging mean with the playmats as an upgrade? So it's how do you describe it? Like instead of having like a thick edge where it's just like cut, it's stitched so it looks like stitched fabric around the edge. It just looks better. Yeah, around the end there's a stitching, exactly. Rather than looking like it was cut out of a larger piece of rubber or something. Right, so it doesn't fray. Yeah, it just looks like fancier, basically. You should definitely go with the stitch edge if you have that option. Oh, that's right, Sven. I forgot to look at what international shipping costs were. I forgot all about it. Someone has to remind me when I'm not live on stream. It keeps from fraying, looks better. Some people don't like them because it makes it hard to slide the card off the mat. Maybe. I don't know. So a Bolt took out the Dragon's Rage Channeler, which I believe was a 3/3 at that point. And also, I know there's not many of you watching right now, but of the Pauper people that are hanging out with us, whether live on Twitch or in the YouTube comments, what do you think about the ban restricted update for Pauper? I believe Chatter Skull. What am I saying? Chatter. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What is the name of the card? Chatter something. And another card got banned. Chatter Storm. Chatter Storm. Thank you. Chatter Storm. I couldn't think of the damn card name. What's up, Gothmog? Gothmog is here, everybody. All artifact lands should be banned or cleansing wildfire. Oh boy. Yeah, the Affinity 4/4. I don't know the name of that card. I didn't draft enough Modern Horizons. The Pauper ban was super necessary. I haven't been playing Pauper, but I've heard from our Pauper player viewers that the format was in dire need of a change. I believe they'll find a way to get Galvanic Relay banned too. Galvanic Relay, a pretty cool card in Legacy Storm. I played against that recently. And I had to like read the card like 4 times because I hadn't seen it yet. But yeah, cool card. Looks like a Ragavan on Roland's side of the table. Sorry about the glare. All right, a Bolt targeting the Ragavan. Let's see if Roland's going to prioritize protecting it here. He's going to do something. Let's see if it's a Brainstorm. Nope. Electrickery in response, targeting Delver. Oh, that was a Dragon's Rage Channeler for Roland, so we're getting a Surveil trigger here. All right, leaving that on top. Bolt still on the stack for Dragon's Rage Channeler, and it's going to hit the yard, along with the Delver that got hit with Electrickery. Are they playing at my place? No, they're playing at my LGS. They're playing at my local store here in New York City, Game Storia. These are pre-recorded matches. These are pre-recorded for your viewing pleasure. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You like sliding the cards off the playmat when drawing sometimes. So Stitch would feel off, I presume. Yeah, maybe. I really don't know. I like the Stitched. It's cool. This from the weekend you went 0-4. No, it's not, actually. This is from that. When I went 0-4, that was a while ago. These are recent. That was like 2 weeks ago. I did go 0-4 at the local. For the first time in like 5 years, I went 0-4. I was 0-3, and I was like, let me play one more, and yeah. Yeah, I'm usually 0-2 drop, too, because I'll just like go home and go do something else with my time. But I was recording matches, so I was like, I'll jam a few more. And I went 0-4. Monk is here and says FFS for 0-4. Yeah. What's up, Monka? Everybody say hello to Monka in chat, please. Gift leader number 3, Monka, by the way. Gift leader number 3. Delver swinging in here. And a Tarfire. Oh, so Roland does have Tarfire. I think there's some, deck building notes being shared between Roland and Dave. Brought my DCI stats down, yeah. 0-4, what was I playing? I was playing Goblins, and I don't remember all my matchups, but I just remember getting destroyed by Reanimator, destroyed by lands. It was just like bad matchup after bad matchup. And then to finish off the evening, I lost to Blue-Red Delver, so that was my night. RIP DCI stats. Yeah, the DCI stats are gone. Is it just me? I never check those anyway. Like, A lot of people were like, "Oh, download your DCI stats so you have them forever," and I was just like, I never checked them before, so I just didn't even care. Is that just me, or were those precious to you watching? And no judgment for me. I guess I just didn't give a damn. Didn't bother me. It's all about arena rank now, says Monka. Yeah. Cabo de Roca playmat is the most beautiful. Wow, my pronunciation was terrible. Is the most beautiful one for me. What do you guys prefer? I'm glad you like that one. You know what? I'm going to stay out of it. I'm really curious which playmats people get pick up the most of the 90s MTG playmats. Exclamation point merch in chat if you want to find our playmats. Exclamation point merch for the links. Otherwise, you won't be able to share the links in chat. Never checked mine, but I do miss having my 6-digit DCI. Yeah, 6-digit DCI is nice. Let me just put this link in chat so everybody can see it. Merch. There you go. There's the merch links and our donate link I'll add as well. Support the show. Pick up a playmat. Pick up a T-shirt. Or become a member for our through our coffee page. You can also just make a donation one time and help keep the show alive here. All right, so Murktide Regent getting cast here for Kaplan. Murktide Regents are hard for the Delver Mirror, for the other Delver player to deal with in the Delver Mirror, usually. Without a Murktide of their own, it's a bit tough. We see a Pyroblast in hand. Obviously, after sideboarding, then you have access to Pyroblast. That's a different story. Oh, yeah, we're in game 2, actually. We're in game 2, so Pyroblast is online for Roland, potentially. All right, so a 7/7 Murktide. Monka wore their 90s Magic t-shirt today. Did anybody compliment it? Did anybody stop you on the street and say, hey, that's a nice shirt? 1-0 Roland for now. Yeah, exactly. I should probably get a score on the screen. Whatever. Just more for me to keep track of. What did you think about Albert's Hogak deck? Luck or actually relevant in Legacy? I don't know what deck you're talking about. Albert's Hogak deck? Someone remind me what this is. All right. Looks like a Pyroblast hit the Murktide, and now a Murktide coming down for Roland. Lots of ladies checked me out with the T on. Okay. That works. Hogak should be a good deck, right? Hogak's decent. Vile26, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're 2 followers away from 1,800. Look at that. 1,800 followers. Hit the follow button. We need 2 more to get 1,800. And we need quite a few more for our September goal. I think Hogak has fallen out of favor a little bit in Legacy because of endurance. Endurance is definitely an issue. Shipping outside the U.S. is around $10.99. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, a lot of decks have endurance in the sideboard as well. There's a lot of graveyard hate in the format right now. Gothmog, thanks for the resub with Prime. 8 months for Gothmog. Thank you, Gothmog. Gothmog's one of our best. Playing Hogak and paper with endurance in the side. Oh, no, how's that working? Sorry about the glare on Roland's cards. Unfortunately, and I hope to solve this problem ASAP as possible, as Michael Scott once said. The shop that we're playing the games again, these games at, just has some harsh lighting over the tables, and there's really not much I could do. Like, just certain places on the table you're going to place cards is going to have harsh glare, and I can't have full control over that at the moment. But yeah. Delver here for Kaplan. Really good against surgicals. Nice. That makes sense. You can protect your Hogax. Put everything on the bottom. I like that. I guess it's easy enough to restart the graveyard chain, right? Just drop a Stitcher Supplier or yeah. Any chance they'd give you a dedicated filming spot? Yeah. So yes, and we talked about that this week when I was there. I think still though, it's just like, you know, like I'm not going to tell the store to change all the light bulbs in the lamps up above, right? It's just that the kind of lights that are in the store cause glare, you know, like anywhere within a couple of feet. So, you know, it's a work in progress. I basically just have to find a sweet spot where there's no glare and just stick to it. I'm working on it. All depends on availability of tables when we're there and all that. We have an upstairs space that we are going to convert into a stream VIP room. So the plan is that we can start to produce content like this from the shop. Nice. Do it. Who is the best nerd in the NYC named Chris B? I think that would be me. I think so at this point. I've earned that. I worked hard for it. What's up, Side Norna? Side Norna was hanging out with us in member chat in the Discord today. We had a long. I think it was a really good discussion in the Discord today, in the member chat. Side Norna, thanks for the resub. 10 months with Prime. You are correct. Thank you, Side Norna. Look at that. 2 more months, just 2 more months, and Side Norna is a 1-year sub. We're going to have to throw a party. We're going to have to throw a party when that happens. All right, Pyroblast targeting the Murktide. Murktide down. And swinging with Roland's, I believe, 7/7 Murktide. Putting Kaplan down to, I think, 4. Oh, it's only a 5/5. Okay, it's only a 5/5. Endurance also helps against other graveyard decks. Yeah, that's true. And I pointed this out earlier. Like, I haven't been playing Blue-Red Delver myself because of what we're seeing on the right-hand side of the screen right now. 4 Volcanic Islands. I only have 3. And I just refuse to buy one more. Am I crazy? I just don't want to buy another one. And I'm not a big borrower of cards. Like, if I needed to borrow like a Ponder, I would feel okay asking somebody for it. But I'm not a big let me borrow your revised dual land kind of a person. Hype Train just started. Turn Zero Games, thank you for the 5 gift subs. 5 total for the 15 total for the channel from Turn Zero Games. Thank you, Turn Zero Games. Thank you, Matt. I really do appreciate it. Everybody, please thank Matt for the gift subs. And we're in I think we completed level 2 of the Hype Train. Hype Train conductor badges are available, everybody. Get those emotes. Endurance is good against Doomsday. When they play Thassa's Oracle, shuffle the gym back with the trigger on the stack. Yeah, that seems good against Doomsday for sure. I played a match against Doomsday this week at the local. It wasn't on camera. But I think a lot of people still don't really know how to play against that deck from what I've seen. Not that I'm a master. It's I ended up winning the match because I understood what was going on, but I think Doomsday players are still getting away with confusing everyone. I think that's where we are still. All right, Pyroblast on the flip Delver, and a pass. No creatures on the board for either player now. Caracas on the board for Roland, though. So Ragavan is shut off for Kaplan at the moment. And here's another Murktide. Three minutes left on that hype train. Let's see how the hype train conductor is. All right, so as of right now, turn 0 games is going to be the hype train conductor, and the only hype train conductor from this. Use bits to take the other spot, chat. Endurance is good against Delver too. That's true. It is great at blocking and attacking as well. All right, so Ragavan getting Caracas, of course, and 6/6 Murktide gets in. So one hit away for Kaplan, and I guess one hit away also for Roland. Ragavan comes back down, and a fetch for Roland, putting him down to 4, I believe. Top decking Bolt incoming? Maybe. Let's see. Roland drew card for turn. Bouncing Ragavan. Uh-oh, let's see if Roland has a dash Ragavan here. Yep, there's a dash Ragavan. Kaplan with 2 cards in hand, I believe. Ragavan attacking, gets through. Pyroblast on top. Oh. Oh. Sack the treasure, Pyroblast your Murktide, and that should win Roland the game, I think. That's game over, I think. Kaplan down to 1 life. They didn't update life totals yet, but he's down to 1. And a Ragavan for Kaplan with dash gets in. Okay, so this is getting interesting. There's a bolt on top of Tarfire U. Oh, that's lethal. Kaplan's actually at 1. Daze. And another daze. Oh, no, Tarfire. Oh, that was a Tarfire from Kaplan targeting Roland. Is this some confusion here?
Because the same way that I rushed it with the green white depths there. I guess I could have just tried to jam it in there.
Yeah, because I could have drawn like a brainstorm into other stuff.
That's very true. I didn't really think of that. I probably should have done it during your upkeep. Just didn't think of that. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't trying to say that.
No. Can I help you?
Okay, so it looked like Roland got that one, right? Roland got that one? Yeah, the match just ended, so. Wait a minute. Am I confused? Okay. Always something with these overlays. Okay. Let me hand out channel points for last round and start a new prediction poll. Who will win Blue-Red Delver Roland or Painter David Thomas Tao? We'll give chat 5 minutes for that. Saga gets Grindstone seems good. Yeah, there's a lot of spice in this list from David Tao. Grindstone and Lotus Petal on the board, and that's a great Furnace, the land, I believe. Wasteland takes it out. Yep, great Furnace. And passing the turn. Any Painter players watching here? Mountain and another Grindstone. So 2 Grindstones on the board. A Mountain for Roland here. So Daze is offline. And a Ragavan. I think David Tao's list has Ragavans. Yeah, David Tao triple sleeves all their decks. So Green Painter represents his MTG banning. There we go. Beautiful Wasteland. I love Japanese decks. Yeah, that is a altered to Japanese Judge Wasteland. All right, so what's the name of that card in the graveyard? The double-faced 1 damage card just took out Ragavan from Zendikar Rising. All right, so Urza's Saga for David Tao. I'll make myself a little smaller here so everybody can see that. Spikefield Hazard. Thank you. Couldn't think of it. Spikefield Hazard. A little spicy. All right, a Shadow Spear, and Roland scoops it up. Too good of a start. Being able to create 5/5 constructs 2 turns in a row, plus fetch an artifact is just too good. Going to game 2 here. I'm going to add submissions on the prediction poll. That game 1 was just too fast. 99% favored for Painter, says chat. Beta Mountains are just more powerful than Zendikar foils. Yeah, maybe. I had 2017 Bug Control, all Japanese. Was that with Leovold and was Assassin's Trophy available in 2017? I don't even know. Deathray Shaman, I'm assuming. No, Assassin's Trophy was after Deathray Shaman got banned, right? I don't know. It's all a blur. All right, player sideboarding here. Mid 2018. Gotcha. Mid 2019, before war, right before war. That's Assassin's Trophy, right? Is that what you were talking about? Deathray Shaman, Snapcaster, Leovold, Force of Will, Ponder, Jace, etc. Yep. Oh, man, I missed Light Up the Stage in Terramander. That was a lot of fun. I was really enjoying Blue Red Delver at that point in time. I was an early adopter of Terramander at my local, and I savagely beat people for weeks with Terramander and Light Up the Stages before everybody caught on. Is anyone playing Hogak tonight? I can't say, but probably not. I can't say for sure, though. I don't see the point in triple sleeving, only peace of mind. Maybe that's worth for some. Yeah, I don't know. Some people like it. Grixis era when Reed Duke was documented in a GP. Yeah, that Reed Duke GP coverage was really cool. Ragavan for the Painter player, David Tao, and a Delver for Roland. Roland was 1-0 at this point. We just saw the win against Dave Kaplan. A Braid hits the Ragavan, and Delver gets in there. Sign on with good questions. How much is your car worth? Yeah, would you like triple sleeve your car if you could? Painter's Servant. Okay. Gothmog's car is worth less than their legacy deck. Okay. Put insurance on your car, yeah. My legacy deck is worth more than many cars, said Sidenorna. Sidenorna, I don't even know. Gothmog has an old Corolla. Okay. Gothmog has an old Corolla. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of cars does everybody have that's watching right now? Everybody tell us what car you have. And if you don't own a car, tell us how you get around. Bolt on the Delver, and now a Vile, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the club, Vile. Vile to 6. Vile to 6, are you a Goblins player? Or is there something else going on? Ford F-150, Ford C-Max, Kawasaki ZX-CR, 6R. Sidenorna has an electric bike. You know what, Sidenorna? You seem like an electric bike kind of a person, based on what I know about you. Public transport, big city in Germany. Yeah, that makes sense. All hail Muxus, says Vile to 6. All hail Muxus. We got to come up with a secret handshake. A Vespa scooter, says Romario. That's awesome. I had a friend that used to drive one of those. Be careful on that thing. 97 Honda. I made it sound like my friend died. He's fine. I just meant be careful. 97 Honda Civic, but I tried to ride my bike unless I absolutely need the car. I like that. I like that. It's a super sport motorcycle. Okay, Sven's cool. Sven's cool. Toyota Tundra. Oh, is that like a truck? Is that a pickup truck? Felidar Sovereign. What? Probably just wants the violin Tassiger. Yeah. Full-size truck. Okay. So, okay, we're getting so off topic here. We're supposed to be talking about this exciting Magic the Gathering game that's going on. And I know some people are going to get upset with me and tell me in the YouTube comments. But people that get the giant pickup trucks, but they don't like move like like sheetrock around or something like that. Why the giant truck? Because I see people, and maybe this is because I live in New York City. I see people with these gigantic pickup trucks in New York City, and it's like, why? Where are you going? Like, what off-road stuff are you doing? I just don't understand. Oh, man. Poing, you got me. Couldn't keep my composure for that one. Zachary, thanks for the resub. 11 months for Zachary at tier 1. Love the content. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Zachary. Zachary approves of the off-topic discussion. If you're tuning in for the first time and wondering why we're talking about pickup trucks, this is a strange channel. This is just a weird channel. Nothing makes sense. I used to have an Evo 9, but then I bought a house and I needed to either rent or borrow a truck every other month. Okay, well then that makes sense to me. That makes sense. But it's people that live in the middle of New York City and have like a truck that's like the length of 2 regular cars and is like 6 feet off the ground. I just don't understand why you would want that vehicle. Like, just as a consumer, like, why does that product appeal to you? Whatever. Oh, okay. Romario has other cars that drive more often. I'm not even, like, trying to crap on people that buy pickup trucks. I just don't, I don't get choosing that product. You win most car accidents? Why, as a product, does NYC appeal to you? I don't even know what that means. It's a nice city? I don't know. All right, 2 constructs on the board, and a Ragavan, and a Retrofitter Foundry. It's looking bad for Roland despite the meltdown, right? Super roomy if you were a tall person. That's fair. I guess Hesh C doesn't like New York City. I don't really get what's going on. All right, there's a servo token, and looks like a lot of damage. Perceived safety is #1 reason. I'm no expert on this, but aren't those trucks more prone to flip over? Not an expert. Just feels like that's what would happen.